Alright, Chad, it's time to talk about the girl that licked the toilet seat. If you're unfamiliar, there's a woman who made a video that went viral of her licking a toilet seat. Now, most decent people would upload something like this to a different type of website, but this young woman, in her infinite New Jerseyan wisdom, decided to upload that to a more PG-related source. I didn't watch the video, I have no desire to watch the video, but it is out there. Articles have already come out claiming that this woman is a Trump supporter. Nothing says Trump supporter like a woman who talks about fornicating on the beach with married NFL players. Very traditional, very trad. In any case, in a long diatribe she gave on her channel, she mocks the media, says that they created this whole thing, that this was just to own them. This was to get popular because she's a beautiful woman, she claims. Here's another example of a woman who greatly overestimates her value based on the modern culture that surrounds us. You have decent-looking women whose egos get fevered by all of the upvotes and the retweets and whatnot. That type of lifestyle is addicting to some people, and most people let it go to their head. That is definitely the case with this young woman. She was very impressed with herself for getting onto TV, and good for her, I guess. But listening to her video condescending the media as much as I would normally like that sort of thing was just bad. But we'll get to that a little bit later in the video. For now, let's take a look at this article. This is on the International Business Times. Donald Trump supporter does the redacted challenge by licking airplane toilet seat. Twitter reacts. It says here in the article, according to Jason Misiak of Political Flare, the woman is one of Trump's supporters and that they are starting their own redacted challenge. Many are convinced that she did the challenge to show the world that redacted is just a hoax, as the president said. He is quoted here, "It does seem like the Trumpers have adopted the Donald Trump approach to real life. If they don't like it, if it inconveniences them, if it doesn't feel good, well then it's surely not real. I will point out that no species has ever found such thinking to be an evolutionary advantage." Surprisingly, this is the only article claiming this out there that I could find, and I've never heard of this outlet before, probably won't hear about it again. But what I found that was worthy enough to talk about was the response that she had to this article and to some of the backlash that she was facing online. We'll play a few clips, but out of respect for the audience, we'll keep the clips somewhat brief.
So I'm just gonna finish this White Claw before I start this video. You're all stupid. I am 21 and from New Jersey. I'm not from Miami. I'm here on spring break, getting drunk, partying, and banging NFL players. That is why you are here, because I licked a toilet seat.
Would you believe that this lady licked a toilet seat? She must have had a really, really good father. I am not being sarcastic in the slightest. It takes quite a lot of chutzpah to lick a toilet seat in order to get internet famous. So over on one end you have Caitlyn Bennett, known for being Poop Girl, and now we have this woman, Toilet Seat Girl. And I wish nothing but the best for this young lady. She's winning. She got exactly what she wanted. Internet fame. That's the real lesson here, chat. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Here's another story that might be memorable. South African King Dylan Daibo arrested after axe rampage. There are rumors that somebody somewhere said, "Go off king, slay king." I don't know that this is what they had in mind. A South African king, a nephew of the late Nelson Mandela, has been arrested after allegedly going on a rampage with an axe in the palace. After he was freed from jail on parole in December, he apparently broke into the royal palace during early hours. Witnesses claim that he was looking for his son, the regent, who was appointed as the acting monarch while he was in prison. His son escaped through a window, however his wife did sustain some injuries and was taken to the hospital. According to a royal spokesman, he was carrying weapons such as an axe, a machete, and also a crowbar. He managed to break a window from the sitting room of the main house. As he was moving up the stairs looking for the acting king, his son, some people managed to distract him, and then the acting king managed to jump out of a window, running for safety. He has wreaked havoc in the palace. He started ransacking the king's room, all confidential documents, he threw them around. Video also shows the troubled monarch later standing outside the palace, calmly smoking a cigarette and daring the police to arrest him, which they did. There's just something about monarchs getting themselves into trouble that is rather amusing to me. I would have really liked to have seen this play out on live stream. You know that's where we're heading, right? Royals and celebrities live streaming their misadventures. Excuse me, Queen Elizabeth, I'll let you finish real quick, but right now we have a super chat, and it looks like they have a media file they'd like to play. Let's take a look. I just can't help but imagine. I want to believe. It's difficult to feel too bad for the guy, seeing as the actions that led him to being in prison in the first place featured him lighting the house on fire of a family of 7. One of them also passed away after he lit the house on fire. Why would he do such a thing? Well, because one of their relatives had failed to present themselves before the king's traditional court. Really just the pinnacle of all that is good in humankind.